Okay, guys. Stop me if you've heard this before. Games weren't better back then. It's just your nostalgia talking. Then, well, why is it then every time I end up playing a game that was made 10 years ago or more, I always enjoy it more than modern games? Take, for example, the other day I booted up Shadow of the Dams just to see how it will run on emulator. And I played it a little bit and I had fun, more fun than playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, for example. The things that make older games superior to me is mostly three things. One, the snappy and fast gameplay. So, for example, take Shadows of the Damned. The gameplay is fast. There's no delay, there's no inertia, stupid inertia bullshit in the game. The controls are snappy. When you can move and shoot, but there's no like loss of accuracy when you move and shoot, when you aim and move at the same time. And it used to be like this back then in games. All this realism bullshit wasn't a factor. That's also what made games fun. Second thing is the dialogues, the tone, the writing, the jokes. Back then, games used to be more mature in the sense they wouldn't shy away from making sexual innuendos, from having sexual innuendos in their writing, in their jokes. Actually, for example, Shadows of the Damned is full of this stuff. And I think there's nothing wrong with it. It just makes the dialogues more interesting, more relatable, more they make them feel more real, as opposed to the boring and sterile writing and dialogues we have today. Honestly, they are just not fun. They take, also because they take themselves too seriously, but with the shitty stories they have today in games, because game stories are for the most part very mediocre. So like when they take themselves super seriously without any hint of self-irony, I mean, there's nothing wrong with like taking the story seriously, but I think there also needs to be like some sort of irony for the dialogues to be appealing overall, at least to me. And third one is the... I mentioned this before, but the extreme focus on realism. Realistic faces, realistic graphics, realistic physics. Which for some games it is fine, it's okay. But for a lot of other games, I don't think it fits very much. So, this is it. A short and sweet video. Let me know your thoughts, because we need more games like Shadows of the Damned, honestly. It's just so fun. Everything about this game is fun. It's nonsense, but it's fun. And I also really like the depiction of the underworld that there is in this game. I'll probably make a video on this in the future. Also, there is a remaster coming out next month, I think. So keep that in mind. If you haven't played, definitely give it a try, because it's a fun, nice game. This is what Resident Evil 5 should have been in terms of gameplay, in my opinion. Like, in terms of gameplay and action, of course not the setting, because it takes place in the underworld. But yeah. As usual, let me know if you played it, your thoughts, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.